I'm Christine Kidder, career coach, helping you find work that works for you. Hope you are having a great day so far. If you are watching, please comment. Let me know where you're watching from. If you don't, I don't know if you're watching or not. And give me your reactions, give me your likes, your hearts, and tag anyone who you think might be interested in this quick little LinkedIn live and YouTube live and Facebook live that I'm doing, because it's about pausing. I mean, are you one of those people like me who's, well, in the past, I don't do this anymore, but I would be super busy doing all these things, and it kind of felt like I was a hamster on a wheel, and that isn't very fulfilling or exciting, or it really doesn't do a lot to make me happy. And then you're not really present to what's going on around you. You're not really present in the now. And so anyway, um, that's what this is about. So, and I do have a session that I'm doing tomorrow, but it's to pause. So right now we're going to just take a few minutes to pause, because maybe you've had a really busy work day already, and you just have a few minutes to take a quick break. And we need to do that. We need to do that instead of constantly being in action, constantly rushing from this thing to this thing throughout our workday. And then at the end of the day, you might even sit down and you might be like, what did I do? What did I accomplish? What did I get completed? And you want to make sure, and I think in talking with many of you out there, I think most of you, if not all of you, want to add value, want to help your employer, want to help your manager, want to help your teams. You want to be invaluable, as do I. I'm here to provide service to you. And that's why I'm doing this little LinkedIn Live, not just to tell you about my session tomorrow, although that is to provide value to you too. But even if you could just take a little break today. And what I recommend is, as you're going through your workday, to make sure that you are taking little breaks. They don't have to be super long, even just a minute. Like, what if you have a work day where you're totally scheduled out from 8 to 5 or whatever your work day is. And then probably on top of it, if you are working virtually, I think that makes it even more challenging, because you might feel trapped in your house and not with many breaks to get outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk. If you have that kind of day, number one, do whatever you can to prevent that from happening by scheduling little time breaks for yourself. But if you wind up you have a day where you're trying to get many things completed, you can take as short of a minute break. And the simplest thing you can do is just like move away from your desk and close your eyes. You can set the timer on your phone for a minute and just close your eyes for a minute and really just try to clear your mind. If you're like me, often I feel like I'm suffering from monkey mind. I have too many things running through my mind constantly. And it's good to just pause. And again, if it's just a minute, that totally works. And close your eyes and really just try to clear your mind. Try to have a blank slate and just clear your mind. And then really tune in to your breathing. If you can tune into that and just really focus on that. And we often forget to do that. We forget to tune into our breath. And that's the best way to kind of get centered, to clear your mind, get centered, and focus on your breath. And that's what I do. And I'm trying to do it even more throughout my workday, just to take those quick little breaks between projects that I'm working on. And the interesting thing is, by taking those times for those quick little breaks, you'll find yourself more productive. If you don't take those breaks, you're less productive. It's like you're driving a car that is way overdue for an oil change, or you're driving on gas fumes. And that isn't the best way to get efficient gas mileage or to get your car to run efficiently. Well, you need to treat your brain and your body efficiently as well and really take care of them and maintain them. And the way we do that is not by constantly rushing from task to task and taking time out to pause. And that's what I wanted to do in this LinkedIn Live, is just to go live and to encourage you. So maybe when I'm done, when I go off here, just close your eyes for a minute. If you can do 5 minutes, that's even better. You get 5 gold stars if you can do that. But give yourself a break. If you can, even if you are working from home, if you can step away from your desk and step outside for 5 minutes. I love to do that. I love to get some fresh air. I'm here in the Chicago area and the weather isn't too bad here. It's not freezing, although I was cold earlier today. But again, take that time out for the breaks to and put yourself first. I mean, that's the other thing I posted today about how so many women have left the workforce. And the thing that really caused that was the pandemic, how it caused so much change, and it really severely impacted women in the workplace. Now is the time to pause, stop being like that hamster on the wheel, being so busy rushing from this thing to this thing to this thing. Take the time out now to pause. So if you can do that now or after this live or maybe later today, put it in your calendar, set a reminder on your phone to actually do it. So do it today and then do it. And then also for your 2021, since today is already November 9th, December 31st will be here pretty soon. Have you started thinking about how 2021 has been for you? Have you really paused and gotten quiet? Do you meditate? Do you journal? Do you do anything to tap into what you really want? What is most important to you? That's key. I find in my discussions with new connections that I make, so many people do not take the time to pause and to really reflect on what is most important to them, what their values are. And we need to do that, especially in our careers. What do you really want? And I think that's what's going to need to happen. Number one, women especially, I'm focused on women because of those stats that I came across the other day that I've been posting about. But I think women are going to have to take the time out to get clear on what's really important to the individual, to you. Because, and I think too, women in our traditional role as mothers and caregivers, we always focus on everyone else. But we have to spend the time to go within and to find out what is most important to us. So we need to do that reflection. And that's what my event is tomorrow. So I have 3 keys. There's 3 major keys in my Purposeful Work Program. And tomorrow's coaching session, is just about reflection. And it's reflecting on 2021. It's important to start with that reflection. What worked for you and what didn't work for you? What worked for you, you want more of. And where do you want to be in 2022? We'll be taking the time out to do that. The session is tailored to the participants. So in order to do that, there's a short application to complete and a very minimal registration fee. But again, it's my way to be of service to you, to help you use your 2021 to learn from it and make the most of it. Yeah, there's the dog. Yeah. It would take long for him to start barking. So, and then there are other tools when you attend tomorrow's session. There are other tools that you'll get. And you don't have to attend the live session if you can't make. So tomorrow's session is at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't make it, you register, you'll get the recording, you'll get all the materials, and then if we need to do a follow-up, we can. But again, I want everyone, anyone who's watching this call, it would be wonderful if everyone on LinkedIn took the time out to really reflect, to meditate or whatever it is, but to reflect on what is most important to get that clarity. And that way, when you do that, you're really helping yourself. You're making yourself a priority. So yeah. So anyway, my call to action for you is take any time today just to close your eyes and reflect and think about 2021. Or even if you just want to focus on this day, if you just want to clear your head, if it's been too busy of a day, close your eyes for a minute, clear your mind, and do some deep breathing. And then try even to do that before you go into a new meeting, just to clear your mind so you're not carrying in any stuff from your prior meeting. And that way you can be really present. So anyway, I hope to see you in tomorrow's session, and the registration link is below, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.